on Janmark moving up to that line and sort of where the thought process is?
Just having options. We're not set on any of the lines right now, and Skinner might be back tomorrow for practice, but we just know that we need some flexibility. And with Skinner, if he does play with Rico, just gives a more balanced scoring. Definitely on the three lines can score, and maybe not so much of a shutdown third line, but we need some flexibility.
Is it opponent-based, do you think, day-to-day too? I mean, we know Winnipeg's got that high-powered third line too, like big, strong guys.
Yeah, absolutely. We have to think about who we're going to play in in each night. But right now, I haven't given it much thought exactly what the line matchups are going to be against Winnipeg. It'll be just, right now we're just trying to find out who can play well together, who's kind of getting comfortable with each other, and because each night's going to be a little bit different.
Did Skinner's performance in camp influence this decision at all?
Sorry?
Did Skinner's performance in camp influence this decision?
Not necessarily his performance, maybe just the chemistry of that line and seeing how they play, and a lot of passers and wanting the slot shot rather than just finding. I think right now it's best to play with the lines and maybe a little more north and south guy like Janmark. We have other options. Maybe Perry goes up in there and put Cole's in opportunity. But right now, it just with Skinner being with that third line, I just know it's tough to match all three of our lines because we got scoring all three.
Kris, when you look at preseason, I know the intensity's not the same as the regular season. Leon just said he doesn't put a whole bunch of stock into it. As a coach, what did you see from your group in the preseason, and do you have a sense of what your team's going to be at on Wednesday night?
I think a lot of our guys' minds just being on the Stanley Cup playoffs, whether it was last year's or the upcoming season. I think just not looking at the present moment right now and how important it is on whatever day it is, whether it's a practice day, game day. But I think now that we're heading into the regular season, I think guys are getting a little more focused, a little more ready for that. And, I don't take a lot of stock into in the exhibition games where it's mostly evaluation. You are trying to get ready, prepared for the regular season. But, we'll hopefully are ready for Wednesday.
So you think this is the human nature thing that'll take care of itself once the points start counting?
Well, that's what I hope. That's what I hope. I think it is human nature. Just same thing after the trade deadline. A good team adds a good player. The team just relaxes. Human nature thinking that you're a better team, you are going to win games and not have to work as hard. Usually that's not how it goes. Right now, I think it's just human nature on just the intensity of the Stanley Cup Finals, and now coming into exhibition, and it's not there. But certainly, we need to find it and be ready for regular season because we want to put ourselves in a good position to make playoffs, obviously, and then also hopefully have home ice advantage for several rounds.
Do you see Derek Ryan better at center than right wing, or is this your
I think he can play both. I think he's versatile. He can play right wing, center, and I think it's just what our team needs at that moment. And right now, with our 12 forwards that we have, we definitely need him playing center. But he can move to the right wing, but just depending on what we have at that time.
Kris, just going back to what you were talking about a moment ago, yesterday, Corey mentioned there was a little bit of a group meeting coming off that day off, making sure that stuff was out. Can you maybe share what was shared in that meeting as well in terms of getting this group back to the level it was?
We just talked about the importance of the regular season. And yes, it is tough to get up for those exhibition games. Personally, I felt it, and going into that first exhibition game, and you're thinking about the Stanley Cup Finals, and I'm just wearing a suit. I'm not wearing the equipment. I'm not the one competing on the ice, and so I can only imagine what it feels like for them. But if we want to not have the start that the Oilers had last year. We need to make sure that we're ready and prepared. And I think there's part of it is being ready, your body ready for it, but also more importantly just your mind. And we'll see how it goes. But I think we've got a mature group and are focused, and they'll be ready on Wednesday.
Did you feel a full buy-in in that meeting?
I don't see why not. I guess we'll find out on Wednesday. But no, I think guys understand the importance. We had a lot of conversations with the players on the exit meetings about how the year went, and there was a lot of talk about the importance of the regular season. So there was buy-in.